This is Abdullah Al-Hasaballabi again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Here I am from. This is my account in Family Tree DNA, and as I promised you before, I will show or try to demonstrate uh, some details of my YDNA test. So when we are talking about YDNA test, that means it's a test for males only because it concerns only about the Y chromosome, the sexual chromosome of the males. This Y chromosome, it has its own DNA. So uh, testing this Y chromosome will give you an idea about your paternal line, about your fathers and grandfathers. So there is no effect of the woman and grandmothers on this line, only paternal. So the people who test this should be only males, because females, they don't have Y chromosome. If a female want to know about her paternal line, better to to test her brother, her father, her cousin, like that. The people who share the same paternal, the males who share the same paternal line. But for example, her son will not represent her paternal line. He will represent his paternal line because his father is the husband. So he will represent the husband paternal line, not the mother's paternal line. So this is the idea of the Y chromosome. Maybe the son can represent the mother's line if the husband is a cousin. In this case, yes. But because the husband is a cousin. But if the husband is not a cousin, the son of the mother, he will not represent her paternal line. She should seek a brother or a cousin to represent her paternal line. So here, again, this is my account, and this is a YDNA result. We have two types of YDNA results. We have the STRs and SMPs. SMPs it tests the mutation, the exact changes in the DNA in the Y chromosome. But the STRs, it take special locations and check for the frequencies of the YDNA on it, and given a number of that frequencies, um, uh, and if you share the same numbers with the others, that means you are sharing the same haplogroup, and you are maybe, according to the level of the STRs, there are 12 STRs, 12 markers. You have 111, we have 67, you have 25, 37. So according to the level, if the STR test, the markers test, using more markers, increasing numbers of markers, that means it is more authentic, more precise to determine uh, the, the 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 line. But also it's not an absolute, because you can find a closer people to you, they are not available in your closer STR matches. So the SMPs are more precise than the marker tests. But the marker, it will give you a general idea about your line, about your paternal line. So here, for example, here I have YDNA. Here in the matches, you will see the matches that I share with them in this 111, but we have different levels. We have 12 markers, and this is so far from our present days. Here genetic distance is 0. That means we share the same 12 markers, exact match. We share the same 12 markers. There is no difference on this level. So I have here about 2,423 matches. All of us, we share, most of them share the same markers. If there is difference here, they accept a difference of 1. They can include in the matches a difference of 1 in the 12 markers. So either he's in the match, either there is a complete matching, or there is a difference of one marker. If you find genetic distance of 1, that means you share 11 markers, but there is a difference of the last marker. It's different between you and the other tester. Okay, so 12 markers is so far, maybe more than 2,000, 3,000. Like 3,000 years ago, you can see the people who are much sharing the same ancestry and the same paternal line with you on this level. So here we have 2,423. Most of them are Arabs. As I mentioned before, I am from Ja'aliyin tribe from Sudan, uh, which is in East Africa, but our heritage is Arab. So here, when I did this test, in the level of 12 markers, most of the people are Arabs, and this is quite good for our heritage. This is can give more authenticity, genetic authenticity to our heritage, tribal heritage. That's we are from Arabs, because Sudan originally is not an Arabic country, but when we say that we migrated and we are Arab, we just migrated to Sudan. And in the DNA we see the matches are, most of them are Arabs. This is also can give you a general idea about the heritage of the paternal line of the tester. So here we have 12 markers, 2,423. Most of them are Arabs. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah, the page is about 97 pages for an Arab people. Okay. So this is the idea of this marker. See, still here there is the genetic distance 0 on the page number 11. The page number 21, you see still 0. All of these people, they are complete match between me and them. 31. Still the genetic distance is 0. So plenty of people sharing we are sharing the same ancestry, the same paternal line on this level of 12 markers, maybe about 3,000 years ago or more. Okay, there is also another level, 25. 25, that means more markers have been tested in 12 and in 25. This is more than 20. This is more than 12 markers. So here you will see the number of the matches have been reduced, because the comparison here is increasing on the level. So here we have 1,582 matches on the 25 markers, and we share the whole 25. All of them have been shared on this level between some people here. Okay. This is on the 25. Most of them are Arabs also, and most of them not Sudanese. Even Mr. Ahmed Abu Hussein Makhzoumi, he is in our branch of BY2, but still he's not Sudanese. So yeah, here we can see genetic distance 0. That means we share this. We have the same 25 markers. Okay, and you see here that big Y SCR difference is big, because the people who did the big Y test, they test also for mutations, SNPs. Many of them is offered, and also many of the STRs. So the comparison of the markers, it will be better by the big Y markers, because it's plenty of them. Here we have this the first line, we have a difference of 11 among 579 markers. We only have differences of 11 markers, but in the level of 25 markers we share the same 25 markers. That's mean maybe about 2,000 years ago, 3,000, like that. It's thousands of years, several thousand, about 2 to 3,000 years ago. And we have the number of pages, 64. It was 97 pages in the 12 markers, but now in 25 markers we have 64 pages. Okay, and yeah, and every page has 25 marks. This is 25 markers. Now we go to 37 markers. See here, I don't have a complete matching on the level of 37 markers. Yeah, here all the people here, yeah, the most closer, they have one match. Sorry, one genetic difference. That means we are sharing the same 36 markers, but we have a difference of the last marker. Number here is decreasing also. It's 305 matches. Also, most of these people are Arabs. Here, first one from 7944. Second one Sudanese. Mainly he will be in BY2. The third is BY2, the same line. The other one, I don't know about Mr. Salim. This is also BY2. And we have the genetic distance of 2. 7944. See there. Drahim 7944. Uteba, this will be 1713 mainly. So most of these people are Arabs. And we have the page is now decreasing for 13 pages only if we compare it with the 12 markers. Okay. Now we have 67 markers. This is now the comparison also is increasing. So 67 markers. Now the matches are now 304. Number of pages is 13 also. So looks like the same here. But we have a closest matches. But now there is nobody is sharing, no genetic distance 0 here, because people are not that much closer to me. When you increase the number of markers, that means you are coming closer to the present days, and that's why you will find the differences. When you decrease the number of markers, that means you will go deep in the history. That means you will have more people to share the ancestry with. Here we have this is the first one. He is from my same tribe, and he is in my same branch. He's from Jalin tribe, so the same tribe. And here we have the genetic distance of 2, but we have different branches inside the tribe. Okay, this is about 67 markers. 111 markers. This was the most advanced test, but now we have the big Y. Big Y is better. So the number of matches now is decreasing. This is now 32 matches only on the level of 111 markers, and you see that the genetic differences now is increasing because it's closer to our present days. So we have more differences on the markers on this level. He's here the most close to me, the 111 markers. He has genetic distance of 6, and we share the same tribe, but we are from different tribes. Sorry, different branches inside the tribe. Both of us Jalin, but he is from Zidad branch, and I am from Hasanabad branch. Here we can see people we share. I share with them the same branch, our branch of BY2, which is aging about 2,000 years. So we can find them in the different levels, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In 9, I will have people within my same branch, BY2, and I have people here from in the neighboring branch, FGC 7944, but the same distance, 9. And also there is a people here in the same branch, in my branch BY2, but they are not available here in these markers. Why? Because the marker take special parts of the DNA, and that means there will be spaces not being tested on the DNA line. But we can find them more precisely in the SMB's test. SMB's test. It is more precise than STR test because it looks for the mutations inside the Y chromosome DNA. Here we have many options. We have ancestral origins. Here it's telling me about the people here in the 12 markers, the countries, and the number of the people who are tested. For example, I'm sharing the same markers with a country of 7%, which is this country. This is a very high percentage. Libya, I share 7%. I share the same 12 markers with 7% of the Libyan testers. Okay, and you have here the number of 5.4%, and this is Algeria. So I share here, if I take the percentage, the number 1 is Libya, number 2 is Algeria, and these are northern African countries which are full of Arabs. Received migrations from the Arabian Peninsula in different periods of time. Also, we have number of 5.6% here from Qatar. Qatar, this is in the east of the Arabian Peninsula. Yeah, and also here we have the numbers. You can take the biggest number. I have the biggest number here, but not the percentage. Biggest number is 306 from Saudi Arabia among 9,093 testers from Saudi Arabia. It's a big number, 306. I share with them the same markers, 306. Also, we have here 44 exact match from 1,409 from Kuwait. This is also closer to the Arabian Peninsula. 42 Iraq also. So this will give you an idea by the percentage and by the numbers. And you can, if you have a matches on this level, you can check for the number of people who are tested for the 12 markers. Even if they don't have matches with you, you can check them, because here we have the total match, and the country total. The people who is matching with you and the people who are not matching with you. Here also genetic distance 1. That means they share 11 markers from 12 markers. I can check for the percentage here. I can see that they have 8.2, oh my god, 9.3%. This is in Sudan. Yes, my country is Sudan. 9.3% from Sudan, 32 people from 345. Okay, and I have 8.2 Saudi Arabia, 8.2 749 matches from 9,093. Also, you have 7.9%. This is Oman, 28 matches from 355. So if you want to know the total of the people who are matching with you, either genetic distance 0 or genetic distance 1, you can add this number because these are different people from the previous schedule. Now this is 25 marker. I can see the percentage here. The most bigger here is 0.8. No, I have 2.8 here. 2.8% from 180 people who did the test. I have 5 matches of them in Sudan, my country. Then I have, more logic. I have 0.8. 0.8 among 250. I have 2 matches from Algeria. Okay, this is on the level of exact match and 25 marker. If we have genetic distance 1, that means we share the same 24 markers, but we have difference of the last one. So you can check for the percentage here. 7% I have from 187. I have 13 marker matches from Libya. Oh my God, Libya. These people, I have relationship with them. Okay, and there is also here 5.6. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 line from down to up. 5.6. 180 people. I have 10 matches from Sudan, my country. Okay, genetic distance 2. That means we share 23 markers and we have differences of 2 markers. So what if we take the numbers? We did not check for the numbers like the previous. Here in 12 markers, I have 749. Okay, Saudi Arabia. And the numbers here in exact match in 25 marker, 19. The biggest number is 19 from Saudi Arabia, but the percentage is low, 0.3%. But here, from my matches, I have 19 from Saudi Arabia, then I have 5 from Sudan. So in this level, people from Saudi Arabia, I match with them is more than my country. But this is depend on many factors, the people who are proposed to these tests and the distribution of the haplogroup like that. But in Saudi Arabia is a more rich country than my country, Sudan. Sudan is a poor country now. So the people who are doing these tests in Saudi Arabia are more than Sudan. So I cannot say that because of the concentration of the haplogroup. No, this is because of the people who are doing the test. Okay, and genetic distance 1. I have 123 matches from Saudi Arabia. Then I have 22 from Kuwait. Then I have 13 from United Arab Emirates. And the same 13 from Libya. Then I have 10, also I have 15 from Qatar, okay. Then I have 10 from Sudan, my country. In 25 markers, genetic distance 2, the percentages here, I can check for the percentages first. I have 4.8% of matches from 6,863 people who did the test. I have 326 match from Saudi Arabia. So the percentage is huge here. And of course, these people are different from because this is genetic distance number 2. These people are different than the people from Saudi Arabia who has a match with me in genetic distance number 1. Oh, I have 5.2% match with Oman on this level. 5.2 matches. 7.1 with Qatar. Okay. These are rich countries. They do the test. A lot of them, they are doing the test. 37 markers. United States 1. They have 3 from Sudan. Now things going to be more logical because we are coming closer to the present days. So I have more matches from Sudan than Saudi Arabia and the level of 37 marker of genetic distance 1, because there is no people sharing with me the genetic distance 0, the whole 37 markers. So it's really you will have a very good data about your ancestry on this. 1.7% on genetic distance 2, 37 marker. The most bigger percentage from Sudan, 1.7. Among 178 people who did the test, I have 3 matches from Sudan. But by the number, I have 10 matches from Saudi Arabia, which is more than my country. But here, people are doing the test are more than my country. In Saudi Arabia, 6,726, and in Sudan, 178. Here, the genetic distance 3. The percentage here, I have 1.3 from Morocco. Yeah, 1.3 from Morocco. 4 matches, and among 314. And by the number, I have 48 matches from Saudi Arabia among 6,726. And these are different people in genetic distance 2 and genetic distance 1. Here also 37 markers, genetic distance 4. That means we have only the difference in the 4 markers, in the last 4 markers among 37 markers. Okay. Here, the percentage, we have 2.5%. 2.5% from Algeria. 2.5% from Algeria. And by the number, I have 55 matches from Saudi Arabia. Now we go to 67 markers. Now this is a more advanced level. 3 matches, all of them, yeah, this is 1, 3 matches, all of them from Sudan. And 137 people do this test from Sudan. The percentage of the match, 2.2% from Sudan. Genetic distance 3, another different 2, 1.5%. Genetic distance 4, percentage I have 0.7 from Libya and from Sudan. But by the number, I have 10 from Saudi Arabia. Genetic distance 5 of the 67 markers. I have 2% from Algeria. So interesting. Algeria is following me on the whole markers. 2% from Algeria. 3 among 149 people who did the test. And by the number, the highest number is 21 match from Saudi Arabia. Genetic distance 6. I have 4% from Algeria again. So interesting, Algeria. And By the number, I have 45 marches from Saudi Arabia. Genetic distance 7. The percentage, the most high percentage is 2.7% from Algeria. They should give me nationality. They should give me Algerian nationality by this. Algeria, in the whole levels, mashallah, there is Algeria. I will choose to be a resident in Constantine city. I hear it's a beautiful city. But it's amazing, Algeria. 2.7%. 4 people from 149 people who did the test. And by the number, 45 from Saudi Arabia. But the percentage is 0.8. 11 markers now. 6 difference in 11 markers. It is the most closer to me. He has 6 genetic differences with me. 6 markers are different among the 111 markers. One from Emirates. He's a Sudanese resident. I know him. He's not Emirati, but he worked in United Emirates. But that will show me the number of people from Emirates who did the test of 111 markers. This is 494 people from United Arab Emirates. Genetic distance 8, Sudan, my country. 1 among 62 people who did the test. Only have 1 on the genetic distance 8. Genetic distance 9, I don't have Sudanese here. I have only from Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. 2 from Saudi Arabia, 1 from Kuwait. The people who did the test on Saudi Arabia are 4,290. And the people who did the test in Kuwait is 916. Genetic distance 10. This is now the most far on this comparison. That's mean we share 101 markers, and you have 10 markers different. These are in Kuwait and Libya and Saudi Arabia. No presence of my country, Sudan, here. Saudi Arabia, they have 9 among 4,290, and the percentage is 0.2%. But the higher percentage is 1% from Libya. 1 match among 97 Libyans who did this test. So this will show you a general idea about the data that you will have from this YDNA test about your ancestry on the different levels of test. Okay. Haplogroup origin. What we will check in haplogroup origin. So what are the information here? Okay, here these are okay, this is amazing here. He's giving me the terminal branches of people that I meet with them in 12 markers on the exact match. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. He's giving the exact match, and he's giving you the country of that branch. These all are terminal branches who share with me the 12 markers, exact match. Okay, I did not know about this service before, but it's really important and really useful. You can compare and you can predict who, in which line or in which branch you will be if you did more developed STRs by this way of comparison. This is genetic distance 1, that we have difference of 1 on the 12 markers. All of these are terminal branches of people who did this test. Okay, BY2, this is my branch, BY2. There's from Saudi Arabia and from Sudan. And BY3 also. My branch is under the BY3 from Sudan. Okay. That's amazing. These numbers, for the people who know these branches and they are interested in the YDNA, these numbers are so interesting. Maybe it's boring for the people who don't know about this test, but this is so interesting for people who did the test and have knowledge about the terminal branches. L222, this is our general branch on the YDNA. P58, it's a major branch. We are also inside that branch. So you can predict which branch you are by doing these tests. All of these for Arab people. It's from the haplogroup J1. You can see here Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Egypt, Iraq. Haplogroup, yeah, okay. 25 markers, exact match. See here, the numbers is decreasing now because it will take only the branches which are closer to you. Genetic distance 1. BY3, this is my branch, Sudan. Genetic distance 2, BY2, my branch, Saudi Arabia. This is for a Saudi guy, but it's in our branch BY2. Okay. FGC 7393, it's a branch from FGC 5, but it's available also in our country in Sudan, Fazara tribes. .37 markers. Now genetic distance 1 and genetic distance 2, genetic distance 3. I can see my branch BY3 here. Now is a FGC 15174. It's the branch of my tribe. So you know now the idea of this comparison. Also, you can go to your big Y here. The big Y, it's a very good test. It's a detailed test. Before it was big Y 500, but now it's more advanced. Its name is big Y 700. You can go to your block tree. It will take some time to download, but it will give you a very good tree, a very good picture about your situation. So here also you can take your raw data and download them on the YFull tree. It's a different tree, but you will find other people or other testers from other companies on that tree of YFull. Okay. Here he will show you your branch, your terminal branch. This is my terminal branch, and in the black, your branch is written here. So my terminal branch here in family tree is this FGC 72765, and I'm alone on this branch, nobody with me. And they have different branches here on this. Then yeah, you can find from my right, from my left, they are branches. These are the most closest branches to me, and this is our main branch, FGC 1713, under BY3. But BY3 also has another branch, FGC 38452. Okay. So mainly FGC 1713. This is for my tribe, Jaliin tribe. You will find that Jaliin tribe on this branch, FGC 1713. But FGC 38452, it's a different branch under BY3. You have here Z18225. This also has a Sudanese tribes. All BY3 people are Sudanese. This is here Z18225. We can find the tribes of Mahas, Abhabsa, Qararish. Most of them, they have a heritage to Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib, Abbasi people. Also here, my branch here is Abbasi. Their heritage is Abbasi paternal line. Also, these people here, they have Abbasi paternal line, and they have another brothers, BY72588. This is for Kababish. We don't know about any Abbasi heritage for them, but they are Arabs, Bedouin Arabs in Sudan. So we have two main lines here under BY3. And we have another line here. This is the brother of BY3. We have here BY3, and there is a brother of my BY3 branch, which is FT50981 under BY2. So I am from BY3 from BY2. But I'm not from this branch, FT50981. I'm not on this branch. It is a different branch, but it is next to us. FT50981. Here, it's not like BY3. BY3 is a purely Sudanese branch, but here you will find from Sudan, from Chad, from Saudi Arabia, from Jordan. So there is a different Arabic existence here, not like BY3, only for Sudanese Arabs. And here we find the branch of Khuzam, BY18880. Here we have the main tribe on this branch is Khuzam, which has a Makhzumi heritage.